name is Daniel, and today I'm going to read you a story from a Rupert angle. The story I'm going to read to you is Rupert and the Goose Chase, an exciting tale featuring a goose and a chase. Let's begin. Sir Humphrey Pumphrey, scoffs the sage as the brother flies away from Nutwood. People like that are a real menace. The very thought of putting our friend here in a private zoo. I'm glad to say there's no danger of that happening now. He'll never find you an no matter how much he huffs and puffs. Rupert looks back towards the farm and spots a fast car speeding towards the road. It's Sir Humphrey and Scrog, he gasps. They must have decided to follow us. Although Sir Humphrey's car is very fast, the Sage of doesn't seem too bothered by the thought of being chased. Look, he laughs and points ahead. The sea, cries Rupert. Of course, he won't be able to follow us now. That's one of the main reasons I settled on says the Sage. It's miles and miles from the mainland. They'll reach the coast and sail out across the sea, which glistens in the silvery moonlight. Full speed ahead, calls the Sage. As the Brella flies out to sea, Rupert looks back towards Sir Humphrey. He's still driving fast, he calls. They'll end up in the sea if they don't stop, blinks the Sage. To the friend's astonishment, their pursuer shows no sign of slowing down, but drives straight towards them, floating on the surface of the water. An amphibious car, marvels the Sage. Sir Humphrey's more resourceful than I thought. We'll have to try and shake him off our trail. I'm afraid Sir Humphrey is trying to follow us, says the Sage. He knows we've got to the Golden Goose and seems determined to catch it. What if he reaches Island? Blinks Rupert. The moment he sees the unicorns, he'll try to capture them as well. You're right, says the Sage. We just have to hope he doesn't get that far. The Brenner speeds on across the sea until the sky lightens and dawn begins to break. Land ahoy! Calls Rupert. It's Island. As soon as they reach the Brenner swoops down to a land on a grassy slope above the rocky shore. So far so good, says the Sage. I only hope Sir Humphrey has given up the chase and turned back towards the mainland. Just then, the Golden Goose squawks an alarm and points out to sea, following a dark shape approaching on the horizon. Sir Humphrey! Gasps Rupert. He hasn't given up at all. He must have been following us through the night. Humphrey! The Sage decides the best place to hide the goose is in a cave in the middle of the island. Follow me, he says. We need to get there before the others arrive. As they set off, Rupert hears an excited whinny and spots a unicorn galloping towards them, together with his little foal. Hello, cries the Sage. I brought some visitors with me. This is Rupert Bear from Nutwood. Rupert strokes the foal and suddenly thinks of a way to trick Sir Humphrey. By the time Sir Humphrey reaches the inland, Rupert and the others have hidden themselves away, just near the spot where they first landed. Good, says Rupert as the car drives on the sand. They'll come ashore in exactly the right place. Island, laughs Sir Humphrey. Those fools have led us straight to it. All we have to do now is track down that dratted goose. It's there, calls Scrog, excitedly pointing towards the beach. Quick, Pops, come and help me catch it. As soon as it spots Scrog, the goose runs off, away from the beach towards the middle of the island. Come back, calls Sir Humphrey. There's no need for alarm. Scrog and I can offer you a home, a haven for rare creatures. Trust me, All of a sudden, he stops in his tracks and stares ahead in wonder. A unicorn? Gasps Scrog. I don't believe it, whispers Sir Humphrey. Careful, Scrog. We don't want to frighten it off. Sir Humphrey stares at the baby unicorn in wonder. All my life I've dreamed of finding one, he murmurs. It's amazing, simply amazing. What about the goose? asks Scrog. Leave it, snaps his companion. This is the prize we want. Imagine owning the only unicorn in captivity. As he speaks, the foal turns to a grassy clearing where a full-grown unicorn appears. Another one, gasps Scrog. She must be the mother, blinks Sir Humphrey. How delightful. Join us next time and we'll find out how Rupert's adventures continues. Thank you very much for watching. We hope you stay safe. Bye!